All right. I am super excited to talk a little bit about my new Soul Alchemy session. And it's actually not new. It's sort of been evolving and changing for probably about 3 months since I kind of announced that Soul Realignment was coming to an end. And it wasn't that I was going to stop doing past life readings or stop doing past life clearings, which is what the Soul Realignment session is all about, giving you some information about yourself. And I'll go into some detail, who you are at a soul level, I should say, what past lifetimes have experiences that are holding you back that you need to kind of integrate and process, and then the clearing session to help clear that out. Well, I've actually started to include other tools during that session. And so it's not strictly Soul Realignment. The program that I studied is actually called Soul Realignment. So, like if you Google Soul Realignment, you'll find the program that I'm a student of that I use to facilitate this work. So let's talk a little bit about the work. So it's going to be called Soul Alchemy. It's a Soul Alchemy session. It's a 2-hour session. Still takes just as long because we go through so much information, and I still give you your soul profile. That hasn't changed. We go into detail about what your divine gifts are, the gifts that you actually bring to every incarnation. This is your soul level traits or gifts. Qualities is another way of referring to this. We talk about what star systems played a huge role in your incarnations here, maybe because they were the first star systems that your soul decided to incarnate on before coming to become a human, after the great split from the source that is all and everything, whatever that is, God, source, or universe, or whatever you call it. So there's different star systems we may have spent time in, and then there's also star systems that we may have gone to spend time in or gone on missions to, maybe in between, or it's, I think all of this is kind of sort of happening at once because it's a holographic universe. I'm still trying to understand exactly what that means, but what it basically means is whether it happened in the past or whatever order it happened in, that you have certain things that you have decided as a soul, that you wanted to be basically overcome or accomplish, get rid of the karma, and that you've set that up in this particular lifetime that you're conscious of right here. And so then I can go into some detail about some of the experiences that are coming into play for that. So it's a lot of fun stuff. You get to find out about yourself, some of your soul specializations, what jobs your soul likes to do, in other words, different things about your life lessons that you're encountering, different energies or qualities with regards to that. And then we start diving into your past lives. This is the real fun stuff. And I laugh because sometimes I get happy stories, but a lot of times if somebody needs confirmation with what they're doing in their life, there's going to be a happy story in there of the ways that they're using existing skills or experiences that the soul had, and that's coming into play again, and that's purposeful. Your soul decided that, and so now it's like, hey, I just wanted to give you the message. We haven't talked in a minute, maybe. Just kidding. You communicate with your soul every night when you sleep. So we talk about past lives, though, that have some resistance. Maybe you were killed in a past lifetime and you went to the grave having certain types of emotions because you're a human until you die, until you take your last breath. You're a human in that moment, kind of. I mean, you're still a soul, I'm hearing. Anyway, let's not get technical. But you carry that resonance into a future lifetime, that experience that you're having while passing away in one life. And so it can take being in a human body to feel it and heal it. I always say you've got to feel it in order to heal it. And so then we can integrate that experience by using the codes of AH. So this is a new tool that I've pulled in. I'm doing activations, DNA activations, using this modality. It's sacred geometry. So you look at something and it starts to move, and it's just really amazing. I can't even do it justice explaining it to you right here. You should check out any of my videos on YouTube here. Or on my Facebook page that have anything to do with Code of AH. So just check it out. Scroll down. There's like a folder that says Code of AH even. So you can find out more about those DNA activations. But I do them spaced periodically throughout the reading. And this is totally different. This is something that I didn't do 1 year ago. I wasn't doing this a year ago. I did a few of them at the very end of my sessions a year ago, but I wasn't a certified codologist. So I was kind of like under the radar, feeling like I have this amazing modality, but I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be doing this, but I'm doing it because I think it needs to be done. And then the creator, her name is Ivonne Delaflor. I attended a in-person retreat of hers. I'm a student of hers. She said, I'm holding a certification. And I said, I am becoming certified. So that's how that went down just this past fall. And that's the evolution of Soul Realignment into a Soul Alchemy session. We really do alchemize your past life. It's not just about realigning. It's about alchemizing. It's about finding out how you're using those experiences and really moving yourself forward in this lifetime. I'm not just clearing it out. I'm not just waving a magic wand. I'm using codes instead. I joke, but it's amazing. My life shifted so much back in 2017. I'd already been on my spiritual path, but it shifted so much the first time I experienced a Code of AH activation, and it was the same time that I heard about the Akashic Records for the first time. So you can even imagine, like, it's just been a deep dive into an amazing experience. So if this calls out to you, if this kind of session calls out to you, just reach out. Maybe I've answered some of your questions. Maybe you have some more, and I'd love to chat with you. All right, we'll talk soon.